No, I've always been the type of person that's been like less is more. When it comes to like people in your groups, or even like you don't need a lot of stuff just to like make you happy. You know, the simple things come and make you happy. I think everybody wants to be rich, but if you could live comfortably, I think a lot of people would, love that. And I've always been a person that's been like, if I'm not needed there, then I don't want to be there. Or, if, for example, like, I think I read somewhere in or somewhere on Twitter or something like that, J.K. Rowling was talking about, I guess there were gay people in Hogwarts and all that other stuff. And now, me as a straight black man, I don't care. I don't care if there's any. I'm not saying this because I've never read Harry Potter. I tried to read a Harry Potter book. Long story. I was doing bad in English, and my father gave me a Harry Potter book to read. And I think it was Prisoner of Azkaban. So that's like the third book in. So I didn't even read the first two. I was never interested in Harry Potter anyway. So me trying to read this book, it was a struggle. Because I'm not interested. I get what my father was trying to do, but at the same time, I don't like reading books that doesn't interest me. And it didn't work. Funny story is, about maybe like a year or two later, he saw Harry Potter in the joint, and I don't want to say he was super religious, but he was a Christian man. He was like, the witchcraft, that's works in the devil and all that other stuff, and that's part of the devil's work. I would never let y'all read this. And I looked at him, I said, yes, you did. He was like, and he doesn't, to this day, he doesn't remember that he gave me a Harry Potter book to read. I was like, yes, you did. You gave me a Harry Potter book to read. And like, he was like, I would never let y'all read. They're like, yes, you did. I was doing bad in English, and then you gave me this book. It was like, it's still, like I said, to this day, he doesn't remember. But what is this all transitioning into? I don't want to be included in everything, especially as black people. I don't think we should try to be included in everything, especially if it's not, or it wasn't intentionally meant for us. Now, if your dream job is to work, let's say your dream job is to work at Gucci, you want to be a designer for Gucci, and you're a black man, and you want to be a designer for Gucci, and all that. Go for it. Achieve your dreams. If that's where you want to work at, if that's where you see yourself at, go for it. I'm not going to stop you. But if you know that a lot of this stuff is not really made for black people, or like even Victoria's, I hear Victoria's Secret something now because they don't make stuff for big people, as they should. Is like only, and a lot of people have been like, Victoria's people should wear stuff for people that is not Victoria's Secret size. And my opinion is, if I don't make stuff for you, then I don't have to conform to you. It's for them. I get it. It's business. Now, it's like there's an Ashley Stewart in it, and it's made for big girls. For people your size. Why don't you go shop there? All right. A lot of people go, no, I want to shop at Victoria's Secret, which proves the point a friend told me. Bitches don't buy, bitches don't buy the clothes, they buy the label. All right. Or people don't buy the drinks, they buy the brand. What they saying is like, you want to rock the Gucci. You want to tell people, oh, this Victoria's Secret. Or even with Gucci, you want to tell people this is a $300 Gucci shirt and you can't get this because you're a broke ass nigga. That's why people say, they don't buy the clothes, they buy the label and all that other stuff. And that's where people mostly get their money from. Now, me, I've always been like, if they don't want you to get your shit, make our own. I think I saw, and I want to find the full interview. I don't know if they've done this, but it was like Brilliant Idiots, one of my favorite podcasts. And it was Charlamagne and Angela Rye. And this was during the Gucci boycott. Not to bring that up again. But he was talking about, he never really wore Gucci. And he always wore black-owned clothes. And Angela Rye was like, well, she's bought Gucci, but she didn't wear them. But it was like, did you get rid of them? Like, if they doing all this racist stuff, wouldn't you get rid of them? And she was like, I still kind of want to. You could tell, even though for the boycott, she wanted to keep the stuff, until like Gucci and them get their act together, so she could wear Gucci again, or because her thing was, we should get more diverse people to wear, like stuff like the baklava with the face and the black face, stuff like that wouldn't happen again, or something like that, or even the noose thing with the Burberry. It was like, because obviously there's no black people at the table to say, hey, that's not a bad idea. Now, she's right. Like, if you're all about inclusivity, and like, if you want black people to be at these Gucci front force, and so you can wear those Gucci, because now, even though I said she's right, it's also a bit selfish, because it's like, I don't want to give up all my Gucci brand stuff that I wore because I love these, but I'm not going to wear them or get rid of them. I just want them to get their act together so I can have an excuse to wear them. But to me, they already showed their racist face. Why would you want to, my lips are chapped. Why would you want to wear this stuff again? And Charlamagne was like this, look, most of the stuff I wear is black owned. I'm like, the jeans are black owned, the Pumas, they're not black owned, but a person black designed them and something like that. He had a black owned shirt. He's always supported black owned business. And I'm on that type of road. Baby fat. I know Kimora Lee Simmons was Asian, but at the same time, it was under Fat Farm, and Fat Farm was Russell's, and so therefore it's kind of like under a black man. And I don't know if I like talked about this before, but where I'm from in DC, we had hobos, Sobiatos, like we've had designers worn by black people, like Carl Kanai was big, and Carpenter, the Iniche, the Fubus, and all that other stuff. And even like apple bottoms and red monkey jeans, and I believe those were made by black people. I'm not sure, but those things we supported heavily, and then next thing you know, we stopped. I don't know why we stopped. I still blame Kanye, but that's another story. But also, just like people said, people don't buy the shirt or the clothes; they buy the label. You kind of want people like Floyd Mayweather and Kodak. Is like they want to be seen in this Gucci shit. They want to kind of like, especially Floyd. He wants you to know he's better than you in every single way possible. Like if it's like carrying $20,000 in his book bag or driving the latest cars, or wearing an $18 million watch. What for? Like, why would you even buy that? But, he bought it because he can get it. But you could tell, like, I don't know. Because I seen this one video because they was talking about boxing. And he was like, nigga, I ain't on that shit. Do you see this $18 million watch? And he was showing this watch. And I was like, oh, that's some nigga shit right there. That's some cooning nigga shit. Not to get off, but if they're not, like, if they always, I think Maya Angelou said this, as soon as they show their true colors, believe them. Once they show them true, like, if you show your, like, racism, true colors, and all that other stuff, believe them. It's like, stop supporting them. But I don't think black people will stop supporting them. Because I think most people think inclusivity is the way to go, but I think we just make our own shit. Like that worked before, and like even like me and my father, we had this talk about Tyler Perry Studios down in Atlanta. It's like Hollywood of the East. It's like Tyler Perry, he got this studio and he's renting it out to people. Now, he's making more money renting it to people than, him doing stuff in his own shit in the studio anyway. Which is great. Which is what you want. That's a black man starting a studio and all that other stuff, and he's getting money off of that. That's something that should be celebrated. And I think I'm going to make another rant about Tyler Perry. If I didn't do that already. But we need, like I said, we need to start making our own shit. I don't want to beat a dead horse because I feel like I've gone through this already. And it was just on my mind. But as far as leave the Gucci shit, let's talk about the J.K. Rowling shit. You can make it. I guess this falls along the same thing with the J.K. Rowling shit. I don't know why people keep asking her these questions and Harry Potter is dead. I don't want to say she ended the Harry Potter series and all that other stuff. People keep asking her these questions and all that other stuff. The more y'all keep asking these questions and she includes y'all, I feel like it ruins the story. If you keep asking were there black people in Hogwarts, I'm like, she can say yes, but if they're not, I don't care. If they don't do nothing important to move the story along, I don't care. You can say, oh, there's black people in Hogwarts. Oh, look, there's a black guy. And he does nothing for the story. I don't care. You're better off not even telling me. I don't care if there was no black people in Middle-earth in Lord of the Rings. I don't care. If they're not doing anything important to the story, it's the same thing with people's these are gay people in this or something like that. If they don't move the story along, I don't care. But I think that's why they want to make some of these superheroes gay so they can feel important. But I'm also the person who's if that's not what the original author intended for them to be, then don't force it. Let it come natural. I guess that's all I have to say right there. You either want to be inclusive or, just do your own thing. When it comes to either being inclusive and do your own thing, both answers are right. It's more or less what you'd rather prefer. I prefer us to do our own shit. It gets our own shit out there, and it puts better ideas. Leave J.K. Rowling alone. Leave Harry Potter alone. Enjoy the book. Enjoy the book. Enjoy the story. Now, me, I never got to Harry Potter, but I understand the power of Harry Potter because I've never seen people wait outside for books. For Grand Theft Auto, yes. For men, yes. J.K. Rowling got these people outside waiting for books. That's fucking powerful. Alright, but that's it. That's all I want to talk about. If I have anything else to talk about, you know where to find it on this page. So then, my name is Oskino Fly, and I'm out. Peace.